So in this section, I want to talk about the resume and different aspects. I look at hundreds and hundreds of resumes every week, and I just tell you, the formatting does make a difference and is kind of simple. So these are three that I like. You'll notice that they're all almost identical, but they're ones that I really enjoy. So the reason why I like these is because it gives you the name. If you have earned an EIT or some other type of certification, always, always, always put it right here. That way, up front, again, the first things you see are the most important. Putting an address is nice, especially if it's in a town that you're looking for a job. So, this young engineer here, this is an entry level structural engineer or standard engineering role. The kid is at Texas A&M, so there's his address, and then phone number. You always want to make it real easy for people to get a hold of you. So phone number and email always right at the top, and then of course we want to put your LinkedIn profile. And if you use this format right here and make it a link, when even in a PDF format like this is, they'll be able to it's asking me, do you want to click on this? And the answer is yes. You want them to click on it. Because why? Because it's going to send them to your amazing, awesome LinkedIn sales page, right? That's where you really want them to go. So you're going to make it very simple for them to just click on this and go. And obviously this is John Doe, so it's not a real link, but it's asking you as if it was. So if you put your URL right here above the fold, it's the first thing they see. So when they see it, they go, oh, I can real quickly go, oh, I like the resume. I'm hooked. I'm engaged. I'm interested. Wham, you can send them right to your amazing LinkedIn page to reinforce the sale. So when you're applying online, you have a great looking resume like this. And the reason I like this resume is it's simple. It's one page. Now, for an entry-level engineer, oftentimes one page, you're trying to think, what am I going to do to fill up a whole page? Well, here's a nice objective statement, then specialized engineering skills, things that you may have learned early in your, while you were in college or something like that. Maybe your capstone project right here. Then a work experience, an internship, and then you worked at Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, at this point in your career, any experience, anytime you've worked at any restaurant or store, if you're right in college, then put it down, because what you're showing is a track record of employment and a track record of work. So you want to show that on your LinkedIn, your resume. And then your education training. And here, relevant courses, go ahead and put your courses, and also any specialized skills. So we had the skills here. Be sure to put any computer programs that you may be familiar with right in this area. Any keywords that stand out, you also want to put those in there. And then if you run out of room, you don't have anything else to say, why not go ahead and put your references right here? These are people that maybe were your bosses at your work. And then go ahead and you want to put their their name, their title, and then their phone number and email address. This is the way to provide a reference, because it's obvious. Oh, Roger Steele. Okay, again, it's a made-up name. Roger Steele is the owner and supervisor of Structural Consultants. Dan Keel is a professor that you may have gotten a class with at A&M in Dunkin' Donuts. So there you go. So now we're going to move on further. If you're further in your career, again, very simple. Up here, highly skilled engineer. You've got the PE here. Again, the link to your LinkedIn profile. Specialized training. Now you've got some more experience on your resume, and then you've got your degree here, and also any associations that you're a member of, you can put them here. Now, I will say usually one page is enough for a mid-level career, because you can see we're just putting bullet points here. That being said, if you feel like, hey, you're further in your career, nothing wrong with going to 2 pages. Certainly don't want to put more than too in your initial resume. If you want to have a CV that may be multiple pages, or you've written a number of publications, certainly you want to show those, and that certainly might push it to 2 pages or more. So it just depends on your resume, but again, it's a real simple style, and I love this formatting. And the reason why, this formatting is just straight to the point, and it's worked. My family, we've all used it. My kids, my in-laws, my wife have all used it, and it's just such attractive, clean resume. Now, this is the final resume. Again, here is a engineer, but this one has a work gap experience. So they worked for a few years, and then positions held prior to 2010. This may be someone who, like a lady who worked for a number of years, decided to go home and raise kids, and then decided to join back into the market. And in this case, you'll notice we're not putting any we just say held prior to 2010, and then there's a work gap there. So nothing wrong with work gaps, but just wanted to show how you could use that to demonstrate that work gap. So there you go. These are 3 sample resumes. It's a nice format. Of course, there's all kinds of resumes online. You can certainly use it, but this one's clean. It's simple. It's effective. And of course, they always put a link, regardless of what format you use. Put a link to your LinkedIn profile, because what you want them to do real quickly is once they see your name and they go, oh, this person looks pretty good, you want them to be able to go, boom, hit that link, and then quickly they're going to switch over to your LinkedIn profile to, quote, see if you're any good and verify, and you want to be able to set the hook right there with a good photo and a good LinkedIn profile. So all of these little tricks and tips work together to present yourself as a professional engineer or a professional in your market space, so that you can show that you're ready to go to market, you're ready to work, and you are a highly polished and as sharp as you can be engineer or employee or a candidate. All right, so that's it for the resume, and we'll see you in the next section.